Masturbation is never the problem. Now, the real problem comes from excessive masturbation, especially if you are in a relationship. Now, welcome back to my channel. If you're watching this channel for the first time, kindly hit that subscription button. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So let's dive into the video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that makes a man weak in the other room. You know, men are supposed to be strong in bed, especially during performance. So if you're wondering why you can't take your woman to cloud 10, then this might be the problem. The first thing that makes a lot of men weak on my list today is excessive masturbation. Yes, my guys, at first a lot of men might not realize it because it feels good, it feels like a personal pleasure, it feels harmless, but over time it begins to replace the real intimacy. Masturbation begins to, build resentment between you and your partner. Sexual activity is not only for pleasure, more so if you are in a relationship. It does act like a connection mechanism. So the more you masturbate, the more you can't be intimate with your partner. Even if you become intimate with your partner, that connection won't be strong as much as it should be. You can't even last longer in bed either. You can't satisfy your woman. You can't get erection, or you might just start acting emotionally unavailable in a relationship without realizing it. Now imagine this: the woman that you love with all your heart is suddenly start wondering. She's confused. Why are you not touching her in bed? Why are you not desiring her in bed? Why are you not performing in bed like you used to do? This is another reason why modern relationships are breaking, because of the small habits that we keep repeating without acknowledging that they would destroy or even damage something that we value the most. If you keep masturbating, you can't satisfy your woman in bed, and what next? She might go out there and decide to cheat on you with someone who might satisfy her in the other room. So yes, my guys, stop masturbating, because it will definitely make you to never ever satisfy your woman in the other room. Drugs. Yes, my guys, now this is another thing that makes a lot of men weak in the other room. A lot of men do think that drugs makes them look stronger, bolder, more attractive. For some time they might, but over time, behind the scenes, drugs can seriously damage everything that a man is trying to protect, including his sexual performance. Excessive consumption of drugs can interfere with the brain part that triggers arousal. It may also lower blood flow, it may also lower testosterone, it may also make you to not get erection. Yes, my guys, a lot of drugs can interfere with your sexual performance, especially in the other room. So stay away from drugs, especially when you want to perform, because it may just embarrass you and make you numb. So yes, my guys, this is another thing that makes a lot of men weak in bed. Number 3, overly working yourself. Yes, my guys, stop overworking yourself, because this is another thing that will definitely make you weak in the other room. Yes, my guys, long hours of working without rest not only exhaust your body, it does exhaust your mind, it lowers testosterone and leaves you with a little energy not to play the bedroom game. For instance, when you're coming back from work, you're so tired and your wife wants to connect, you can't. All you do is to sleep. Yes, my guys, stop overworking yourself, because this is another thing that makes you weak in the other room. Subscribe if you really like this video. See you next time.